Hey, welcome back, guys. It is Sunday afternoon, and I am excited to show you a roulette system. We've been so busy with Baccarat over the last week with the Baccarat Revolution Premium course coming out and getting lots of feedback and excitement from that, as well as so much response to people taking the time over the last couple weeks and putting together their toolbox of strategies because they want to roll into 2026 already with a jump start on using everything that we're teaching from AI Bubble Craps Blueprint, AI Roulette Blueprint, Casino Diversification Toolbox, and now Baccarat Revolution, and testing and putting all the simulations and all the pieces together to create their toolbox of strategies and roll into the new year with a game plan that they can feel totally comfortable with to generate a few extra bucks in the casino, not have to do Uber or Lyft, or slowly start to replace their actual 9-to-5 income. Whatever it is, it's up to you. I don't know your situation. You don't know mine. It's a solo sport. Whatever way you're using the information we provide is the right way for you. Don't rush. Take your time. We don't believe there's a one holy grail system or a lottery ticket or something that's going to make you rich tomorrow. That's not the way that we focus on making money. We focus on making money by making it little by little, showing we can duplicate our efforts on a consistent basis, and then letting the money itself build and increase what our base bets are, even though we're playing exactly the same every single time. We are randomizing the strategies. We are randomizing what we're doing. But what we're doing is the same concept day after day after day and proving that out to ourselves in simulation before we go live, right? All right, so today I'm going to show you a roulette strategy that essentially, it's a very interesting strategy. It does require a little bit of keeping track. So it's not one of our easy ones where you just in 5 minutes you know how to play it. You're going to have to simulate, you're going to have to test, you're going to have to see if this is for you. But I kind of like it. I haven't done a huge amount of data on this yet, so I thought I would demo it with you. Okay? And it is not one of our strategies. And you guys know I'm open to looking at anything that anybody shows that we can document and test. So it doesn't matter whether it comes from our lab or a subscriber or another channel. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding strategies that we believe are balanced, not crazy from a money management perspective, and have consistent results. So this may be something for you to test and see if it's worthy of putting in your toolbox or not. I'm not going to make that statement to you because you're not here to get every answer from me. I give you the goods, and I always tell you that you have to personally simulate to see if your results are in your range of what you're looking to do. All right, so this was called, when it was sent in, the 23 switch high-low. And it's interesting. The reason it's a high-low, you're going to see we're going to be playing the 1 through 18 and the 19 through 36. And where we're making the bets is easy. But the recovery is what makes it interesting. Okay? So it's going to be slow at the beginning because we're not going to go up. We're not going to increase our bets on the first loss. But then after that, it has a very changing environment in regards to the recovery. It's very unique. The other thing is we're going to be switching sides, if I can remember on this video. Every 3 spins, we're going to go from the low to the high, to the high, to the low. If I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't change the probabilities in any way, shape, or form. So again, this is going to be a quick video just to show you how this works. And if you want to take a picture or stop the screen here and copy this, you can do that. All right, I'll try to show it again later on so you can do it. So let's minimize this. Let's increase this. And let's see if we can do this. Now, this is my second time doing the video, and I'll tell you why. I was using a simulator that didn't make it easy to do a double up. Like, they didn't have the buttons. And I was making way too many mistakes. So I'm going to try to avoid that. So this system can be played at any level, electronic, traditional, whatever it'll allow you to go down to on these two bets, the dozens. We're always going to use the first dozen and the 1 through 18, or the third dozen and the 19 through 36. So some electronic will let you go to $1. Some will make you do $3 bets here. In the casino, you guys know that the lowest you'll ever see is a $5 and a $5 in most places. And nowadays, they're getting crazy in some of these casinos where they're doing $10 and $15 minimums, which is complete BS. But there's plenty of places in the country you can do less than that as well. So I'm going to do this at the $5 level. And we're just going to start here. And what we're going to do is the 1 through 18 is 3 units. Okay, 3 units. So whatever you're betting, whether it's $1 base, $2 base, this is 3 units, and the dozen is 2 units. Okay, so 3 units and 2 units. $25 bet, right? 3 times 5 is 15, and then 2 times 5 is 10. All right. So here you go. So we're going to spin, and this is spin number 1. And you're supposed to keep track because you want to flip here on the third one. If you make a mistake,
the winning number is 25 red.
All right, so that's a loss, right? So on a loss, what happened here? Dash 975. Oh, I think that I started this without having the full 5,000. All right, whatever. We'll just keep going. All right, so I think we only had 1,000 here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But we'll just keep rolling along because it's a demo. All right, so that's a loss, and it's also the first spin. Remember, our rules, we're going to same bet it with a first loss. So we're just going to go right back out. Spin again.
The winning number is 1 red.
All right, we won. We're up $10, right? And that was spin number 3. So that's going to tell us to move to the other side. So we're using the $5 base bet. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 1, 2. And here we go.
The winning number is 21 red.
All right, that's a win, right? We're up 3 units now, okay, which in our case is $15. Now, this is something you're going to have to figure out, all right? I'm going to tell you right now, people that are new to this channel, I love to cash tickets. I don't play for big win targets. The goal is small win targets. So $40, $30 to $50, let's just say that, $30 to $50, I'm cashing this ticket. Okay, that's just the way I am. You make your own, oh my God. And because I didn't play, the session expired. All right, so no big deal. Let's go right back in. Let's go right back in, and we'll continue on the demo. It doesn't matter that, that it's not showing me. I just want you to see how this plays. That's the real point. So we were up about $15. No big deal. All right, so let's keep going. And that's the problem with me using this simulator, I hate to tell you. So I think we're still on this side, right? And I don't know why. Let me see if I can change this. Let me see. I don't know why. I should be able to get back to the 5,000 here. Let's turn that off. Let's quick spin. No, I'm looking to bring myself back to the 5,000, but I guess it's not gonna do it. All right, no big deal. All right, so let's keep going with our demo. So I think we have one more here. So we were using the $5 chips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and let's go. And I think this is the last spin on the right side. All right. All right, that's a loss. So what happens when you're on the third one on this side, it doesn't matter. You're still going to switch to the other side, and that's one loss, so we're going to keep the bet the same. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and let's keep going. And I turned the sound off because it's completely annoying. Come on. All right, that's a 0, right? So that would be our second loss. So what we're going to do, watch this, we're going to rebet. And now on our second loss, we're going to go up the same amount that was out here. So it's a double, but it really is just going up the same amount. So we're going to hit times 2. And now we're at the right amount for that bet. And this is the second bet on this side. So let's see what happens. And that's a win. Okay, that's a win, right? And that was a $60 win, right? So we're back in action again. And I think that was, obviously we're going to go back to the original bet. Okay? So we're going to go back to the original bet. Just like that. And I think this is the last one on this side, unless I made a mistake. So we're back to our 25. All right, and we won again. We hit the 1 through 18 and the first 12. So we're going to remove the bets, right? We're going to remove the bets. And now we're going to move back to this side, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, just like that. All right, that's 35, and we won both again. We won our 19 through 36 and the third 12, right? We're up $30 right now. And in our $5 units, that's quite a bit of units. And also, I think when I reset it, it went back to the 975. So we would probably be up enough now that I would probably cash this ticket and take a break. Okay, so that was our first bet on this side. So let's just keep going. I think that was our first bet on that side. So this is a second time on the right side. And that's a second win, which is great. All right, so we just bet again. This is our third and final one on the right side. So if I hadn't pulled a ticket at this time cashed, I certainly would have cashed there. And that's a loss. So what does that mean? That's loss number 1. Remove these. Switch 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, right? And that was only our first loss. So we're just betting the same amount and we're switching to the left. And that's a win, right? That's a win, right? And we're now up to 45, so let's take that down. Oh, actually, yeah. So that was our, oh my God, that was our first time at this level. No, that was our second time at this level. Whatever it is, I knew I was going to get confused. We're going to do one more on this side. And if I'm making a mistake counting to 3 on this side and 3, you guys will do a better job than me. Okay, that's a loss. So that means we're going to switch to the other side, right? But that's loss number 1. So we're not doing anything. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That was loss number 1. And that's a win, right? So we don't have to do anything. We're back up to $55. That was our first spin at this level, and we're basically back at the base. Well, we never went above the base because we only had the single loss. So we just keep going. I think this is the second spin on this side. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to redo the bet. That is a single loss. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're not going to go up. I think that was a single loss. If I missed it, I apologize. Okay, that's a win. And that brings us back to 35. So I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake there where I was supposed to go up. If I did, I did. All right. So that was a win anyway. It doesn't matter. If you make a mistake, keep rolling. We'll switch back to the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think I made a mistake somewhere where I needed to go up 1. But I'll show you the rules again, and you guys will do it better than me. There you go. That's a win. Let's go back out. And this is the second one there. And look where we're at now, 70. So I made a mistake, so what? More importantly here is you guys haven't seen what happens in the recovery for if you lose more than that. Okay, so there's loss number 1. Right? There's loss number 1. So we'll do one more. I think that was the second one on this side. So we'll do one more on this side. And again, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to even switch from the left to the right, you don't have to. And that's a loss. Okay, so we are going to be going up. So now we go back to this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And this time we do the double up because it's the second loss. Okay, good. So now we have another loss. So what happens now is we have to go to this third tier. We're going to double up and then add the same amount as the starting, right? So first thing we're going to do, and let's do this correctly so I don't screw it up, is we're going to double this bet. And then we're going to add on top of that whatever we started with here. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2. So now it's a $125 bet. So here we go. And this is the scary part. This is the scary one, the third loss. This is the one that makes me nervous with this. But it worked, right? It worked. And you're back. Look how much you're up now, right? Look at that giant leap. So let's pull these down. And then we're going to switch back to the other side, right? Now, if we would have lost that one, then it slows up. This is kind of the interesting thing here. Usually once you get into these giant martingale kind of things, I hate them. It's a nightmare. But this one slows up at the beginning where it doesn't go up on the first loss. Then it starts to elevate. And then it slows down. So if we would have lost that one, it doesn't double and all that craziness again. It has the same bet, but we go up again by the amount we started with on each one. Okay, so it slows it up a little bit. Now, is that enough? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Up, and it stopped it. All right, so that's a good place to stop then. So you guys got a quick demo. You can stop this and take a picture of this. All right? And if I find out where this concept came from, I will put a link if there's another video that shows this. I don't remember where this one came from. but it was just an interesting money management concept. I think you can use this, but if it was up to me, I would be doing this at the base bottom level on electronic. That's where I think this system fits in. If yours will allow you to make a $1 or $3 base bet on those two areas, then use that as your base bet and have a bigger bankroll than you need once you do the simulations and figure that out, right? And then tight win targets where you just keep pulling tickets. So if you're able to do this at a $3 level and you get to $20, 15, $20, I'd be pulling tickets at $15. Or less. It's up to you. That's the way that I would play this, because I think at some point you're going to have a little run of losses with this type of system. So you want to just keep pulling tickets, and taking breaks and being happy and satisfied for the day with an extra $50, $80, $100. All right, that's it. Make sure you test, and practice this. And again, if I find out where the team got this, if there was another video on this, I will definitely put it in the description. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.